You saying that you was gay.
Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm a straight gangster, man.
Exposed footage of Young Thug just dragged Birdman's zesty activities back into the spotlight. From secret rituals to calling rappers his lovers, the receipts paint a picture darker than anyone expected. When Young Thug linked up with Birdman, that's when the strange behavior really started. The language, the rituals, the way they presented themselves, it was more than just music. Birdman himself wasn't shy about it. He'd go on interviews, calling his artists babes and lovers. And in one interview, Birdman brushed it off as their language, then said this.
Man, you know how much I love them. I call them babes and lovers. Everybody think crazy, but you know.
At first, people thought it was harmless. But then Thug doubled down, calling Rich Homie Quan his bae and lover. And suddenly the speculation started bubbling.
Language. There's nothing stupid or fruity going on. It's the way we talk. It's the way we live. Those are my babes, no my lovers, no my hubbies, whatever you want to call it.
But this wasn't the first time Birdman was caught in some eyebrow-raising behavior. Way back in the 90s, cameras captured him full-on kissing Lil Wayne on the mouth. When that photo hit, Birdman's whole street reputation started crumbling. People couldn't understand why a man who wasn't Wayne's father would be kissing him like that. Birdman tried to spin it, claiming people twisted the image.
You and Wayne had like a kiss thing going on.
Facts. I know you got a child. You probably kiss him. You probably got a son and you kiss him.
Yeah.
You heard me? I always looked at Wayne as my son, and I always looked at it like, because I was in the streets, and I thought this might be the last time they ever see me. That's where that shit started from.
But even insiders admitted they were brainwashed under his control. And to make things worse, this culture didn't stop with Wayne. As the next generation of rappers, Young Thug, Rich Gang, and others, came under Birdman's wing, the rumors of strange industry rituals got louder. Thug himself admitted to wearing dresses under Birdman's guidance, insisting it was because he had a stick on him. But fans weren't so sure. It started to look like Birdman was making his artists play roles far outside the music. And if Birdman thought this would all fade away with time, he was wrong. Years later, Miss T came forward, accusing Birdman of selling her catalog and manipulating young minds. She didn't hold back, saying it could turn a man gay.
Around here kissing little boys is with their mind, with their mental. That could turn a man gay. They get cool. Fuck all of us.
And then came the footage with Diddy. Fans saw enough to confirm what they already suspected.
On BET in a week. Yeah. And you will definitely be upset. You will definitely be upset because you will be outstunned, mother. I was just man. Start working out though. Just start get in the gym.
For a lot of fans, it confirmed what they already suspected. Something deeper than music was happening between these industry power players. Fast forward, and now Young Thug is the one under fire. After that incident where people accused him of snitching, he snapped back with a tweet that shook the table. He basically said, "Since y'all want to call me a snitch, let's just air it all out then We all be taking Mad Dye in Atlanta. I'm talking all you fav rappers be taking it and they homeboys be giving it. Don't wear no skinnies around, baby, if you're not with it." He deleted the tweet shortly after, but not before the internet screenshotted everything. Once the code of silence was cracked, the whole industry felt the shock. But the question now isn't just about Birdman or Thug, it's about how many rappers knew, how many played along, and how deep this really went. And if you think this story ends here, you're wrong, because there's another piece of footage that ties Birdman to someone else in the industry you'd never expect.
Herbo and Taina Williams continue to be one of the most confusing pairs in hip-hop culture. The two share children together, have celebrated major life milestones side by side, and frequently pop up in each other's lives in ways that scream couple. Yet you'll be shocked to hear how the two are actually handling being in each other's lives and what fans think about it. The two of them have always acted differently about each other, which is why fans have been so eager to follow whether Herbo will choose to stay with Taina or go back to the mother of his eldest, Ari Fletcher, which is also why anytime the two speak on each other, fans are sure to listen. Back when Taina turned 27 this April, Herbo raised eyebrows with his luxury watch birthday present and his online birthday message as he called her the most loyal woman in the world and joked about celebrating with drinks. While it sounded like a loving post at first glance, many fans weren't impressed, knowing his track record. Many zeroed in on his mention of her loyalty, interpreting it as a subtle confession that he hasn't always been loyal himself, with users commenting, he could have left the most loyal part out. Maybe comment on her being a great mother to your kids instead. And he really said happy birthday and thanks for not leaving me when you should have. The mixed reaction was familiar territory for Herb and Taina, as just a year earlier, for her 26th birthday, Herbo went all out, surprising her with not one, but 2 luxury cars. Fans thought that gesture was proof they were working through their issues and fully back together. However, they seemed to remain distanced even after that. And even a year later, with him showing up once again, things still seemed less clear, as it looked like the pair might have separated, yet were still oddly close. That confusion only grew after the two appeared at the 2025 BET Awards, where they were asked what advice they would give to couples. Taina kept things thoughtful, saying communication. But Herbo, in classic fashion, added that the key is to let it out.
Look, I respect the name. I wanted to ask, what advice do you have for couples to stay together when they're at the height of their careers and always in the media?
Communication. I was just trying to say that. Don't
communicate. I like that.
Get it out. Communicate.
Get it out. That's real. Thank you.
The interview sparked criticism, with one TikToker saying the vibes between Herb and Taina just felt off. And the creator even suggested that Herbo was only sticking around because he couldn't be with his ex, Ari Fletcher, who has her own messy on and off romance with Moneybagg Yo. However, Taina herself noticed the video and clapped back in the comments, sarcastically writing with 3 laughing emojis, "Y'all got it all figured out." But even her response left things open-ended, doing little to actually clarify where she and Herb stand. Despite the noise, the two continue to spend plenty of time together. This summer, Taina gave fans a glimpse of their mornings when she posted a playful video of herself waking Herbo up with loud music while they were in bed. Soon after, the rapper was spotted carrying Taina out of the club in matching outfits. Another moment that fueled speculation they were more than just co-parents. For a pair who insist on keeping things vague, they certainly don't shy away from fueling the rumor mill. Still, for every tender or playful moment, there seems to be just as much conflict. Most recently, a fan spotted Herbo and Taina in what looked like a heated argument at the start of September. The scene caught people's attention because it contrasted so sharply with the loving images they had just shared weeks before. But longtime followers of their relationship weren't surprised. As one fan commented, "They always beefing," seeing how one moment Herbo is showering Taina with expensive gifts or praising her loyalty, and the next they're seen yelling at each other in public or making cryptic statements online. Fans feel like they're constantly being teased with glimpses of a relationship that may or may not actually exist. However, Taina decided to make things clear not long after, as she took to social media to address the video that had been taken of them, writing, "Lol, he was not arguing with me," as she seemed to suggest that it was the driver he was raising his voice at. Seeing Taina always come to Herbo's defense is also definitely helping many fans' narrative that there could actually be something real between the two of them.